Yes people, so I am back with a pretty in-depth and valuable video. I will be breaking down how I hit my first 100k profit month. I'll be telling you what I built and how I built it, benefits of this type of store, the complete strategy and long-term thinking of how I achieved this, because there's preparation involved and I want to tell you how it's done. And I'm going to show you the structure of the Facebook ads, how we aggressively scaled and we're hitting 45k days within this month. It was crazy. I can't believe we still did it. Like, I'm super gassed on it. But yeah, I just want to say a quick thank you. Like, the last 3 videos actually got some traction, which is super crazy. Like, I'm new to the online space in YouTube. I've been doing e-commerce for 7 years, but new to the YouTube game. I took my time to join it because I wanted to be happy with what I'm talking about. Not sure about these other guys online. I've actually made and built a business where it was successful and I achieved something crazy, which I will be releasing soon. So yeah, I do want to put this out there. If you are confused at who to listen to, I can assure you I can be your one point of reference. I'm Nathan, currently been traveling the world for ages, currently in Bali, living it up. But yeah, let's get into the video. If you haven't joined the free Discord yet, the link's in the bio. It's completely free. I'm doing live weekly webinars, like where you can learn for free, ask questions. I'll basically tell you how to get into it, how to start. But at the moment, everything's free. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with it yet. I just want to create like a community, completely free at the moment. But yeah, you get the chance to speak to me. So if you haven't done that yet, click the link. So I wanted to quickly show you my results, because obviously I want you to know I'm legit. This is not some mockery. Give it a little refresh. But yeah, so this is the revenue we did in November last year. Q4 is obviously the most crucial period in e-commerce for most people, unless you're in health, which is like January, February. But yeah, this comes out to about $400,000. The profit margin was like 30%. It was like, I know the title, I said 100k profit, but I think it was like £120. So that's like 150, 160 in dollars profit in 1 month. So it's actually more than what I've put in the title. But yeah, this was super crazy, and this definitely took preparation, which I'll be going through the video. But as you can see, compared to the previous year, we're up 145%. So the strategies I'm going to show in this video definitely increased the revenue. Sessions went up, returning customer went down, because obviously revenue's up, so the comparisons are different. Yeah, average order value went up, everything went up, conversion rate went up. Conversion rate was pretty low, but this is a high ticket store. As you can see, average order value is £300. But yeah, let's dive into the video. You're going to want to stick around. The strategies I used are a little bit on the higher level, like if you are doing bigger numbers, but this is key information I would listen to, because if you got past the first bit, this will definitely be for you. So how I achieved these results, I'm going to break it down. I built a dropshipping brand. So I focused on long-term business growth, not short-term pumps with gimmicky products, one product stores that these guys are trying to teach you online. I'm going to show you the reality of it and what actually created success for me. I built a retail shop with high ticket products with an average order value of like $300 to $500. And yeah, I heavily focused on long-term growth, collecting emails, building social media presence, continuing to spend and building on the audience we already had, and creating a snowball effect, compounding growth. Because we were spending on ads for 3 years, posting on social media for 3 years. This snowballs effect with word of mouth marketing, compounding growth and everything. Like, this is how you build a company with retaining customers. And I'll explain why this is beneficial. So the benefits of building like a branded dropshipping store for long-term growth. Number 1, you can build a business to actually sell. 2, you can create long-term value. I had customers spending over 10 grand on my store over the space of like 2 to 3 years. That's crazy. 10 grand from one customer. AOV, you can focus on cross-sells, upsells, increasing the average order value, which means you've got more money to spend on ads. Ads are ever increasingly more competitive and more expensive. So you need to be able to spend money on ads to get customers. It gives you more room for spend. This is super important. Returning customers. If you're building a brand, you will get returning customers. This will generate you more profits, because you don't need to acquire these customers again. You don't need to pay for these customers again. Social presence. You are creating a name in the market. You've got your foot in the door and people know about you. With long-term growth, you can even create your own search terms on Google. So people know about you, people organically search for you, people organically search for your products. And email list growth. People do not underestimate the power of an email list. An email list is your own decentralized social media platform. You can market to how you want, when you want, and it's completely free once you acquire these emails. So the strategy we use with this store to basically achieve these benefits and hit this 400K a month, which generated actually a decent amount of profit. So the strategy was long-term thinking. I wasn't thinking short-term. I feel like a lot of people on the internet and the gurus are telling you, right, how can we scale this product really quickly? But in actual fact, you need to focus on the back end, building good customer support, good fulfillment service so you can retain customers. And you want to get that in place and focus on long-term growth. So we started thinking about Q4 November, Black Friday, at the start of the year, January. The first 3 months of the year, we wanted to focus on email signups, social media growth. I didn't even care if we broke even. We're building a business, remember. Breaking even's not bad because you're acquiring data, you're acquiring market share, and you're acquiring customers, emails, and social media growth. These are benefits. So we focused on increasing the sign-up form rate on our Klaviyo pop-ups. We focused on outreach, growth, giveaways, growing the presence we had, dominating the market share, so we were the number one figure. After the 3 months, Q2 and Q3, we focused on content testing, products, and offers. We wanted to know before Q4 commenced what works, how it works, and what offers produce the most profit. So we tested loads of content, different angles for the products, different offers, like upsells, cross-sells, like how can we get the most out of our products and revenue and create the most profit? So we focused on marketing the top 4 performing products out of all our list of products. We had like 24. We focused on creating content of those winning products in different locations with different marketing angles, with different offers. And we figured out upsells, cross-sells, everything. So when we came into Q4, all we had to do was update all the winning strategies with the Q4 sale. We had email strategy completed and already known, and all we had to do for Q4 was increase budgets, get the emails going, and put everything to a Black Friday sale. This gave us the opportunity to increase the budget. We were spending $5,000 a day, $10,000 a day on ads. We were spending crazy amount of money on ads, and we were confident in this because we proved the strategies the month prior. That is how we generated the profit. So next I will break down the Facebook ad strategy. So this is the basic Facebook ad structure. I will definitely build out this more because it's more complicated than this, but this is the base structure, right? So testing. 2 months before, we were just testing shit tons of creatives. What worked best for us was literally broad targeting, ad set, so broad, completely open, one country. We did UK and USA. We would test a batch of content, so we would literally have B1 ads, B2, B3. These were different products, different styles of content. We'd just chuck a batch into an ad set, and we would test at £50 to £100 per ad set per day. So it might seem a lot, but at this scale, it doesn't really matter because you're making profit. So we were aggressively testing, and basically all we would do is you have one test an ad set. You test an ad set. If it's not profitable in up to 5 days, turn it off. If the other ones are, scale them up. And then once we wanted to initially scale, what we would do is successful ad sets, successful ads, we'd literally just put them into another ABO like these. So we'd have base scale and ABO. So we have the successful ad sets, the successful ads, literally just put it in. The key with media buying now is just leave it open, let Facebook do the job, just spend a lot of money and just test en masse. So again, we left the ad sets open and just used successful ads, literally broad with country, and we would put the budgets from 100 to 500 per day, per ad set, depending on how it performed, and we would just surf the budgets per performance. So in Q4 and the month of November, basically what we did is we scaled the base scaling ads, like even to £1,000 in a day on successful ad sets. Then anything that was proven very successful, we would aggressive scale, duplicate that ad set and ads and that ABO stuff, put it into a CBO with one-click parameters for analytics, and then we would literally just put this to like £1,000 a day. Broad, open, successful ads. Just let Facebook do it. It's the best way. It's all creative now, right? So in the day, we'd put this CBO to 1,000, scale it, obviously monitor it, and surf the budgets according to how many sales are coming in. So on the biggest days, we had like the testing campaign, obviously, would have like 2 of these base scaling, and then we would dupe as many of these CBOs as we thought would work. So we literally had 3 of these CBOs running the same ads at like between £500 and £2,000 budget per day, spending crazy amounts. But basically the key points, everything was super broad, super open, per country, and we just had winning creatives that we had already tested in the past. At scale, broad's definitely the best in my opinion, and yeah, you just give the money to Facebook, let Facebook do the work, keep it super open. That's the point. Anything that's really working, duplicate it, continue to scale. But testing, ABO, base scaling, ABO, aggressive scale, CBO. It's that simple. So, in conclusion, the key things you need to focus on is, yes, you can probably make 100k profit and scale to these 400k amounts very quickly, but it's not going to be supported. You're going to get loads of refunds and problems on the customer support. So, conclusions. Make sure the back end's good, customer support and fulfillment is in place and can sustain this amount of revenue so you've got enough hires. Number 2, think long term. Focus on email list collection, social media presence. Number 3, focus on getting the product, content and offer correct, and then you'll be ready for Q4 to scale tremendously.